Da-na-na-na-na-na. Nah. You're listening to the soulful sounds in the underground here on Brothers in Arms podcast.
Yes, you are. And we're so glad you're here. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome
Hey.
back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, guys, it is 9:32 p.m. It is the 10th of July, 2022. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to the podcast. Glad you could join us tonight, today, whatever time you're getting this podcast in your ear holes, or if you're watching us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms podcast, or checking us out on our YouTube channel. Just Brothers in Arms podcast, all one word. That's it. Yeah. Glad you're here. Welcome to the party. We are three brothers from the same mother and father. My name is Patrick. That one over there with the screen in front of his face, that is Greg. Hey, buddy.
Hi.
And then with Old Glory flying behind him, that's our youngest, Alex. Hey, buddy. How are you, bud?
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, you sound a little tired there, bud. Life is good. Life is grand.
I'm always tired. That's my superpower.
Yeah. All right, then. Oh, shoot. What's his name? Post Malone. Always tired. Poor guy. Love you.
Well, Liz calls me the Incredible Sulk. So,
The Incredible Sulk with an S.
yes, sir.
You're beautiful, man. I
I
love
try.
it. Hey, what's
how
going
you do.
on? Hi.
No,
At nighttime. Whew,
Yeah.
it is getting to be that time. We have seen both nieces tonight. I
Yes,
have
sir.
seen both nieces. Oh, sweet. That's awesome. Mine, on the other hand, is very busy doing work at camp and doing a great job. That would be my daughter, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. We are three brothers with each of us having a daughter.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Never would have saw that happen
No.
at all.
Nope.
But that's a whole nother story. So, gentlemen, Alex, you're growing a beard, which means you haven't had to go to work in a couple days, or maybe since this morning.
Since this morning, yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah. How's it feeling?
It feels good to have a little bit of downtime after running for a month straight. So,
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt.
I can imagine.
Bless you.
but they gave us one last opportunity to take some time, rest and relax, get everything we needed in order for deployment to start to come up. So,
Great.
yeah.
When's that? Well, not
Yeah.
a date, but like it's coming up.
Next month.
Bless you.
Next month.
Bless you. Okay. And that's a long one.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
That's the long one.
we're looking. So we're scheduled for 6 months,
Okay.
but you guys know how schedules work in the military.
Yep. Sure do.
It's always
Yeah.
flexible.
Yeah.
So-
Surprise.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
You were planning on how long? No, you're not.
so they're saying 6 months, but that we should plan for 8. Because the people who are supposed to come out and relieve us aren't supposed to be available until May.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out.
Aren't supposed to be available. Again, we know how that works.
Yep.
So we'll see. But that's okay. We're gonna do some fun things while we're out. We're gonna go some fun places, and it's probably gonna be my last one in the military. So,
Awesome.
one last opportunity to go places without a passport, have some fun.
Pretty sweet. So, Prairie Warriors, those who are listening, lift up Alex and his family during this crazy time. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. It's
So-
gonna be fun.
Rocking it out though. To see the world without a passport, that's got to be a somebody's got to make a YouTube channel out of that.
Yeah. Videos are gonna have to be uploaded like every other month, though.
We'll have Alex will post them to the group.
Yeah.
Welcome to this country.
Yeah.
Glad you're here.
What little bit I can show you, here it is.
Well, no, I'll be able to show you guys quite a bit. I'm just not gonna be able to tell you like days and stuff.
Oh no,
Yeah, no.
absolutely. Sure.
But,
So how about that, Alex? After the show, I'll send you the credentials for the YouTube channel. and you can drop videos to our YouTube channel, and just like secret squirrel kind of stuff.
Yeah.
After you leave,
That's
when you're
right.
in the next place, you
Right.
literally you edit it on trip, and then when
You
you
don't know
land,
when this was.
you land in the next port, and you can be like, you just post like, yeah, this is what it was like while I was here, even though
Uh-huh.
I'm not there anymore. And that way you're not breaking any sort of no one needs to know. Like,
Yeah.
Nope.
it's not like you're sending out a mass blast on Twitter like, hey, ship just got into port and and
Hey, I've been there. Fartdederttider?
Yeah.
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 Fartdederttider.
Fartdederttider. I've been there.
Yeah. Well, my Liberty group's already set up. My buddy and I, Tim, are going to be the central two members of this because we're in the same Liberty group. So we're going to go out and do a whole bunch of stuff. And we've already kind of planned it out because they've kind of told us a general idea of what ports we can hit based
Okay.
on where we're going.
Okay.
And we're very interested in trying every delicacy that we could find in that port.
You, sir, are
You-
speaking my language.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Just definitely take some Tums, man.
Uh,
Take serious antacid, whatever you can.
Oh, I'm good.
Rock it. Just eat calcium all day long.
What's that again?
That's chalky.
It's chalky.
Sorry for those who have an auditory avulsion to that. I apologize.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it again.
Meh.
Just don't start dry heaving.
Nope.
Jerks.
Hit.
Stop!
Hit.
What?
No.
I'm taking you off.
It's alright. But no, so we've been looking, and there's like some pretty far northern countries that we're gonna hit, which are kind of neat. And some of which they have certain delicacies that you can't get anywhere else, because they literally like farm raise these animals just to eat them. It'd be like us raising cows here. So that's gonna be pretty cool.
Sweet.
Going to some fairly some of the older countries in the world.
That's cool.
Some of the oldest countries in the world. That's gonna be kind of neat. Certain,
So Texas.
yeah.
Oh man, gotta love Texas.
Culture.
Mint. It's mint. It's mint.
Hey, we got JT's back in the chat again. What's going on, bud?
Hey, buddy. Welcome back.
So, yeah, like just imagine,
God
walking.
bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You get
Sorry,
one.
did that come through the mic?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think that
Crud.
is the first recorded sneeze in 102 episodes.
I was trying not to.
That's impressive. Nicely done.
That's why I pushed a talk.
not to.
Oh, you broke it.
Hmm.
We're going back to zero,
But
zero, 0 days since sneezing incident.
Yeah.
You know what? Just like that, I'm just gonna do this. How about that now? What are you gonna do about it now? Now you can't. Oh wait, crap! That was the wrong button.
Meow.
Yeah.
Shoot, sorry about that. My
That's
bad.
okay.
Wrong button. I was trying to do.
He just muted himself. You know
Oh,
what?
look at him.
I could play that game too. I can mute him.
Oh, snap.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. But no, just imagine for this YouTube series we're going through. It's like, yeah, guys, we're here in Buckies.
Yeah. I can do that. I can do that in my current state. It's happening.
There's a Buckies coming to Georgia.
No, dude, they're already here.
I'm gonna, yeah.
75, 85, Warner Robins.
That's amazing.
No, there's at least 3 that I know of. There's one on North 75, one on North 85, and there's one on Warner Robins. I'm not
Hey,
lying.
Liz.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
All right, here we
Yep.
go. Let's see. So there's one in, let's see, there's one in Fort Valley, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
There's one in Adairsville.
Mm-hmm. That's the one I've been to, Adairsville. Actually, I've been to both. No, just the one on 75.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness.
I just
Well,
want to go.
hold on.
Dad, the last time he was here, got some. It was like cheddar caramel corn.
Yep.
I don't know, but
Yep.
like he brought it in. He goes, "Dude, this is the closest thing I've had to that Bucky's stuff."
Yeah, it's real. And it's
Yeah.
here.
It
And
looks like there's just the two PT.
for
Oh, come on. I thought there was a third. There's
No,
not one in Warner Robins?
Yeah.
well, that's so Warner Robin. Hold on, let me go back up. I'm looking at it. The
so
one in the Warner Robins is Fort Valley, Georgia.
Okay.
It's the address is Fort Valley, and then the Adairsville one's Calhoun.
Okay. All right. So there you go. There's two in Georgia.
There's one in Daytona Beach and St. Augustine as well.
And I've been to that one as well.
Oh, that would be a YouTube channel in and of itself. I'm gonna visit every Buckies in the state.
It's not hard in Georgia.
no,
No, those are easy.
You
hit
just
two.
travel 75. They're both on 75.
I've already done it
Wait.
in Virginia.
You know what? Just wait. It'll happen. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, for those who have not experienced a Bucky's, just
I have
YouTube Bucky's and it will blow your mind. It is a gas station the size of Walmart
I've
with
never been.
like just to give you a heads up, I got gas one time at pump number 238.
It's just so ridiculous when you say that.
It is. It absolutely is. So, there you go.
Yeah, it works.
They're too big.
So is it true that they call that cheddar corn buck crack?
No, it's called Bucky's Nuggets. No, I'm not gonna throw under the bus.
Yep.
But it's good. It's quality. It really is. I can eat a bowl without thinking about it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Both impressive and scary all at the same time.
It is. Like as one who has to count his calories right now, it would knock out a day. And
Noted.
I would miss it after about an hour and a half, but in that unknown time of how long it takes me to finish that bowl, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters.
You almost got me there.
So, when I come that direction, I'll bring you a bag or two.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I will be.
I'll be your dealer. That's fine.
I
Oh
appreciate
my
it.
goodness.
The pastor dealer.
Thank you.
What is he bringing?
Mm-hmm.
Popcorn.
He's bringing buck crack.
Say it again. Say
Really
it again.
good popcorn.
It's buck crack.
It is. It's
Yeah.
Bucky's crack, pretty much.
Yeah. I just like saying buck.
Don't need to say that one again.
I'm trying not to. Yeah.
We'll just let that one slide.
Let us slide, please. Let us slide.
God bless you.
Slip, and slide.
Slip of the tongue.
Huh. Indeed.
All right. So, anything else for the good of the cause there, Mr. Alex?
No, nothing really. We've
No?
been celebrating a birthday today, so it's been kind of nice.
Yay! She's out of the 2s and she's into the 3s.
Yep, the terroristic 3s.
That's gonna be great,
Yes,
man.
Children at 3 years old are terrorists.
It's
Yep.
gonna be great.
They are. I think they're indoctrinated somehow. Like, I'm convinced.
There's a ceremony of
Yes.
congratulations.
They meet the other children and they get the baton passed to them and then they're taught how to
Drop the hammer.
absolutely. Oh yes. Stand by.
Buckle up, Buttercup. It's gonna be fun.
It's been fun.
Going for a ride.
Awesome.
Oh,
So, yep. Happy birthday, Caroline.
thank you.
Happy birthday. It's awesome.
Happy birthday.
That's about it.
Cool beans, man.
Yeah.
Cool beans. What about you, Jay? What's going on in your world?
So obviously, we talked about it last weekend because we actually got to podcast last weekend. I was
Yeah.
hanging out with the whole boyo there. We spent the first the next day and a half. So Monday the 4th, and then Tuesday, most of the morning. Stayed there in beautiful uh Virginia Beach, Portsmouth, Virginia.
Mm,
With Alex and Liz and Caroline and Theo. And so Monday we went to Norfolk, went to downtown and watched fireworks.
nice.
Yeah, that was fun. The girls decided to, well, Zoe started it, and then it got interesting. So Brandy bought she bought a box of glow sticks.
Sweet.
So the kids could, glow with the the fireworks while the
Oonts,
fireworks were going
oonts,
off,
oonts, oonts,
right?
oonts, oonts, oonts,
Boots and
oonts,
cats and
oonts.
boots and cats. All right. And Zoe decided to take a bunch of them and turn them into a jump rope.
What?
Yeah, so
Oh, that's cool.
I'll have to send you the video. I've got a
Yeah.
video of her jump roping with a glow in the dark jump rope, essentially, or a glow stick jump rope. It was awesome. It was very entertaining. And it was a lot of fun. And then Monday or Tuesday morning before we left, Alex and I made beer.
Okay.
We got a new recipe. We decided to try our hand at making a saison. And as Alex was saying before this, yeah, what's up?
Saison.
A saison. Saison. Oh,
Sounds French.
it is French. Ah, ah,
Hey!
ah. So
Ah,
it
ah,
is.
ah.
Ah, ah, ah. Which
Ooh la
reminds me
la.
too. I
That part cracks me up every
Why, why are you wearing pants made of chocolate? Ah, ah, ah.
Ah, the French. We love you.
Oh man, that was one of my actually I tried to get Brandy to watch an episode of all that.
Oh.
It's on Netflix if you didn't know,
Oh,
it's
really?
streaming.
Okay.
Um we attempted to watch an episode. It didn't work.
Didn't fly?
Yeah,
No.
it's okay, whatever.
Yeah.
My childhood, her childhood, different experiences.
I got you.
Me personally, I think it's hilarious. It still makes me laugh, especially those sketches with Keenan Thompson.
Uh-huh.
Still to this day. I mean, I he's the longest right now. He is the longest serving member on the SNL
SNL.
cast.
Yep.
Yeah, that blew my mind. I'm like, holy cow! They have had a complete changeover since he came on to SNL, and he's
Oh,
still
yeah.
there. Like that's
Yep.
amazing.
Yep.
And
Yep.
still funny.
Yeah.
Still one of the funniest individuals I've ever got a chance or had the pleasure to watch. But anyways, um, so yeah, so saison. It's a farmhouse. It's a French farmhouse beer. It is noted for its dryness. It's a very dry beer. So the flavor it's more like it's crazy as it sounds. It's more like wine.
Tastes like chalk.
And no, it tastes like chalk.
Tastes like chalk.
It's we're gonna have our own ASMR uh this is this is an ASMR channel now, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know.
Sorry.
No, I love it. But but no,
Oh,
Patrick, have you ever drank something that like
No.
when you drink it, like it leaves your mouth kind of dry. Like instead of quenching your thirst, you drink it and it almost like
You ever had grape juice made from Concord grapes?
there you go. That's a great example. Have you ever had a grape juice? You ever had a
mm.
grape juice that you drink and you drink it and you're like, why does my mouth like
Now I need
kind of
water.
what yeah, now I need water to wash down the grape juice that I just drank.
Chase the grade. Gotta chase it.
Right. Chase it with water.
Okay.
So that's kind of what you expect in a saison. Not to that extent, but that similar like mouthfeel when you drink it. It should
Okay.
almost kind of have a dry finish to it. Um, very low alcohol content. It's not a heavy beer. It's designed. They made it for the people that worked in the fields. It was made, um, prior to the beginning of the harvest season,
Mm-hmm.
and then it would ferment, and uh, they would serve it to the farm, the folks that were working in the fields as a at the end of the day to have a drink, to as they finish their work for the day. So it's
Got
got
it.
a lot of history. It's a really
Hmm.
fun style of beer. You can do a lot of weird things with it. We actually did a class. We did saisons for the Brewers Club here in Fredericksburg last 2 months ago, and some of the guys made some stuff that was just. One of them made a dark one, so it was like they used malted barley, and it came out almost black.
Whoa.
And yeah, it was very interesting. So yeah, so you could do some really fun stuff with it, but it's a classic style of beer. It's been around forever, and it's definitely, Alex and I wanted something that, even if neither of us were there, and Liz wanted something to drink, it would be something she would actually drink. And so we're like, let's do a saison because it's a good style of beer to go with.
All right.
But we did that. We tried our beach blonde, our beach bomb blonde, uh,
Beach
that
ball.
we made.
Beach ball.
Beach ball blonde, that we made a couple months ago, has had time to sit in the keg and has actually turned into something pretty tasty.
Hmm.
So that was kind of exciting. And then of course the stout was really nice too. But anyways, we did that on Tuesday. A lot of fun. Had
Ladies and
had this.
gentlemen, this has been your beer corner of the week.
This is the beer corner.
Please don't forget to tip your waiters.
Always, even though we're both Alex and I are drinking hard alcohol, but
I'm over
Mine's
here with
apple
the fidget.
juice.
I'm just enjoying my tasty vodka. Um, but no, so we did that.
Russian. Ah.
Russian, Russian. No, absolutely not.
Jawohl. Wait, no,
So
that's German.
this is actually South Carolina, courtesy of South Carolina. God bless.
Kadoosh. Wait, no, that's not right either.
God bless the boys down at Firefly Distillery.
I
They're in
bless
good
the
old.
rains down in Africa.
Oh, you almost got me.
Oh, shoot.
Close, close.
Darn it.
But we did that, and then Wednesday, normal work day for me. Thursday, went to um brain fart. Went to King's Dominion with work.
Huh?
My appointed place of duty was going to King's Dominion for the day. So
Oh,
took the family, took Zoe, went to King's Dominion. It was absolutely amazing.
sweet.
So the
Good weather there?
weather, well, so that was the thing. So the weather was threatening to have really bad weather, which worked out perfectly. No one was there. Patrick,
Nice.
I literally went to, other than the brand new roller coaster that they had just built over the off season and opened this year, which I've
Right.
ridden already, and it's, by the way, it's pretty awesome.
Okay.
Um, it's a 4D coaster, which is kind of neat. But
Do you have to put on goggles?
no, 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 no,
Okay,
no,
good.
no.
Okay, good.
It's not like that. But basically, wish I should draw it. It's easier to describe. Basically, imagine, like, here's the start, and it's all in one plane. So the track doesn't go anywhere, but it stays in, it's up and down. So you go up to the top, and then it launches, and it goes down, and then it goes up another one, and then does another one, and then drops, and then that's the end. And it's
Okay.
all it's all like this. But here's the thing: the cars that you're in, when you're sitting in your seat can do this.
You gyrate?
Yeah, and it's all based off of weight. So
Oh
there is
no.
you can ride it you could ride it 6 times in a row, and every single time you're gonna get a different which way your car is gonna spin, forwards, backwards. Like, it's cool.
That's a hurler
It's
coaster.
it's kind of neat. It's a pretty cool ride.
What?
Um, they call it the Google Tumbilli, Tumbilli is the name of the coaster.
Tumbilli.
Tumbilli. They've been around for a few years. Six Flags, one of the Six Flags has a much bigger one, but they built this one at King's Dominion, and it was pretty neat. But anyways, the other roller coasters, every other roller coaster at the park, and mind you, they probably have, I think 5 or 6 like really good roller coasters.
Uh-huh.
If I had wanted to, I could have stayed on every single roller coaster that I rode.
I'll do it again.
Maybe move seats to a different seat,
Yeah.
but I could literally stay on any roller coaster and rode it back to back
Wow.
to back to back to back because there was no one there. It was incredible. We literally walked on and rode everything that we wanted to. At the end of the night, and we ended up staying there the whole day. I got Zoe to ride the Apple's Apple. I'll have to find the picture of it because I definitely kept the photo.
Uh-huh.
It's worth it. Um, but I I literally we literally could have, like, we rode everything we wanted to, and then at the end of the night we stayed for the parade, which was a blast. And while we were sitting there, Zoe went over to the what's it called, to the swings, because
Uh-huh.
she decided that she liked the big swings that she could sit in. And Patrick, she rode it like 6 or 7 times in a row.
Wow.
Just literally, like, rode the ride,
Just
and
cause.
half the time she just stayed on it because there was no, like, there were times where she was the only person riding the swings. She
Come
was complete
on.
just riding the swings because it was fun,
That's
and
awesome.
there was no one else there. We went over to the water park. We were able to just walk onto the lazy river, and if we wanted to, we could have stayed on it. We went and rode all the different slides that we wanted to. Like, there was a couple lines there, but even then it was no more than, 5-10 minutes waiting to get to the top to ride a slide.
Right.
It was absolutely incredible. The wave pool was half empty. Like, we could easily, like, go into the wave pool and go out to wherever we wanted to and enjoy the wave pool. Um, yeah, no, it was absolutely awesome. So that was fun. And
Sweet.
then Friday, normal day, worked. Yesterday I had a daddy daughter day with Zoe. Took her to the have you guys ever been to a trampoline park?
Oh yeah.
10 out of 10. Would
Yeah.
do it again. That's a
Absolutely.
blast. Took her to the trampoline park on Saturday. The weather was kind of crap outside too, so did the
It fits.
trampoline
Yeah.
did the trampoline park on Saturday, and then today we went to Sasha and Sean, some of our friends. They live over in King George, and I made grandma's Texas caviar.
Come on.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty. I got some left if you want it.
Did you add sugar?
I don't.
Good.
No, I don't do the sugar.
Yeah.
I changed up the recipe just a little bit. So I normally do a red onion, but they didn't have any, so I ended up going with a sweet onion.
Okay.
So I did a sweet onion, no sugar, and I add pepper to mine.
Okay.
I think that tastes better. And then I use a little bit of I've got this Thai crushed red pepper that I throw into it to give it just a little bit of, again, I'm talking about a pinch of it for
Yeah,
the
sure.
recipe. Not
Sure,
not a
sure.
lot, just enough to give it a little bit of a kick.
If you find
Um,
it.
hmm.
I said if you find it.
Oh no, I've got a giant. I have it forever.
No, 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 no. If you actually find the pepper in there.
Yeah, and then I did that, and then for the Italian seasoning or Italian dressing, have you used Ken's?
I've never used Ken's. I've always gone like great value.
Try. I know it's a couple. I know it's a little bit extra. It's a little more expensive. Try Ken's.
Okay.
And the reason why I think Ken's isn't as
Su-
sweet.
Sugary.
Yeah, it's not as sugary as some of the other like some of the other dressing like Wishbone or Great Value or anything like that. I think it's got a little bit of a it's more of a vinegar, and I think it works better because you get enough sweetness from especially if you use like a sweet onion.
Yeah.
You get plenty of sweetness from that. And again, even any other dress like regular dressing, there's just enough sugar in it, but I think that was perfect. But no, I made that, and that always goes over like that one's a hit no matter
Oh
what.
yeah. It's an easy one.
It's so I made it last night and then finished it up with the avocados, which my avocado was not ripe.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
so it's
I'm it's a little crunchy.
so did you know that Walmart sells diced avocado in the frozen section?
No, I did not.
Uh-huh.
And now I do. And I'll remember that from here on out.
And so that might be an easier way of making that overnight. Toss that jazz in there. Make sure you give it a good mix the next morning, but that that would probably be an easier way of, rocking that out and making sure you do have a nice one. Now, there's nothing beats, dicing
Fresh
that
avocado.
jazz. Oh
Hmm.
yeah. Dicing that, your tomato, yeah, your black eyed peas, obviously. You can that one?
I just do cans,
Yeah, 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 yeah. So,
but
a can of that,
I
but
I hate
still.
cutting avocado.
Why?
It's hit and miss, man. You never know if you're going to get a good one.
Yeah, you
That's
do.
just
Just pick a good one.
Oh, shut up.
You know how to pick a good one,
Thank
right?
you. Thank you. Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Do you know how to pick a good
Yes, chef.
avocado?
Yes, chef. Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
All right, so how you pick a good avocado, right? Is you find one that's not firm, and then you can tell if it's ripe when you buy it by the little stem that's at the top. If you can rub your thumb across the top of it and the stem comes out, the avocado's ripe. No joke.
I will write that down.
And
I did
then
not know that.
you're gonna buy it anyway, so go ahead and put it in your cart and buy it. If you rub your thumb across the top of it, the stem doesn't come out, it's not ripe. Put it back for somebody else.
Just put it back. Just
Yeah.
give it a squeeze.
You have to
Squeeze.
squeeze your
So
produce.
squeeze and rub it.
Yeah,
Got it.
right across the stem. If the stem comes right out, you know it's right. You're good to go. Take that baby home.
I'll remember that.
If
That's
not,
actually
put it in a brown paper bag with a banana.
I've heard that too.
Oh,
Seriously, do it for about 4 hours. You're fine.
yes, chef.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I just wrote something down that I'm going to have to share with you later.
Fair enough.
But that's me. What about you, PT? What you been up to?
Oh, guys. Wow. Um,
Did you go to a baseball game?
shh, I'm getting there. Got to build up to it.
True.
So, Monday was the 4th. It was awesome. It was a great, great day. Except for the fireworks and our dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
She does not do well with the big booms. And so we let her sleep in our room that night. And now she's gotten accustomed to sleeping in our room.
Mm.
Yeah, that's okay. Love the dog. She's good. She's not in that chewing stage anymore. Praise God. So she's not chewing things she shouldn't. But she has also found out because here in Atlanta, We have an afternoon thunderstorm just about every day.
Yep. Welcome to the South, brother.
And Atlanta doesn't play around when it comes to thunderstorms. Big cracks of thunder, rolling thunder. I mean, you would think we're in a canyon. The way this thunder just does its business. And she has found out that if she hits the bottom of our bedroom door when it's closed, it will pop open. And so we've been on campus all week because of a seminar. And so I'll come over and check on her in between breaks or in between classes on the breaks. And I'd open up the door, and her first response is to bark. But she's barking from my upstairs closet. Because the girl is in our bedroom closet. Just afraid. Poor thing. She's so afraid. So, we've talked of options. We've considered CBD oil for this dog. Anything anything we can do to help her chill out. Bones just aren't cutting it, and I can't take her to work with me. So it's all good. We'll figure it out. But this week, we've been in seminar, and it is all of the training staff, all of the training officers from all of the different territories, including Canada, came to Atlanta, and we shared ideas. We had some pretty intensive workshops, and I've never heard this word used before, gentlemen. Have you ever heard of the word plenary?
Plenary?
Plenary. Plenary. Plenary.
I can't say how.
Oh.
So it is pretty much when a speaker is given an allotted amount of time for the entire delegation. And there was roughly, if you put all of the staff together, we had about 70 people on campus.
Okay.
And so we sat in this room at the CEC called the UN room, or it's really the conference room, but you would imagine it's what the UN would look like. It's different stages and a semicircle, and everybody's got a push button for a microphone, and it's hilarious. But the plenaries were every morning, and it was some solid information. It was very good. JT, I see your comment, and I appreciate that, man. I'll give it a try. That's good stuff. But we had a great time. It was just busy, gentlemen. It was busy. It was 8:30 until 8:30 in the morning till sometimes 9, 10 o'clock at night, and it was stuff all the way up until dinner. And then after dinner, Carrie and I had the responsibility of putting on something that everybody could enjoy because these officers also brought their children. And so we had to think of something, family fun, friendly. So we watched a movie one night. The next night we did s'mores. Another night we did stuff in the wellness center, the gym, and had a fun time down there. We had, gentlemen, ever had King of Pops?
King of Pops?
No.
King of Pops. It is some legit popsicles, frozen popsicles. I had one that was a blueberry ginger lemonade.
You're making me want to go grab. I've got some popsicles in my fridge.
So good. So good. But we had those rocking on Friday. And then Saturday, after our plenary and lunch, the delegates got to, I agree, brother, good popsicles. We got to choose an excursion to go out and get off campus. And so one group had the ability to go to Stone Mountain. Another group had the ability to go to the World of Coke and the Georgia Aquarium. That's a pretty cool thing.
Yes,
That is
And
cool.
then a third group got to go to an Atlanta Braves game at the new Truist Stadium. And you know what your boy picked?
Yep. Had to go to the aquarium.
Here, fishy. I went to the new ballpark. Got to see the Braves play the Washington Nationals,
Nationals. Yeah.
and our boys won. Braves beat them 4-3. It was a good game all the way
Oh,
through.
I
They
caught.
finished the series today, and they swept them. But it was really good. We were right down the third base line.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
got to
That's,
see. Yeah, it was good. It was very good. Honestly, it's probably one of the best ballparks I've been in. Um, Braves did very well. It was amazing how many Freeman jerseys I saw.
That's the only
Uh,
shirt I got.
is a Freeman
It's a Freeman
jersey?
jersey. Yeah.
Yeah. So sad that he's not there anymore, but that's
Yeah.
a whole other story.
That is beside the point.
But yeah, fantastic ball game, great timeout. And then this morning we had a joint worship service in the chapel, and guys, I'll be honest, I have been rather tenderhearted
mhm.
these last few weeks. Um, and I don't know, it can be a conglomeration of everything we've been going through, where we are, stage of life, kids, yeah, whatever it is. But I just in praise and worship today. I'm not even leading. I'm part of the congregation. I'm standing next to my wife in the midst of all of these other officers, and just weeping for the goodness of God, and weeping for how good He's been good to me and
Mhm.
my family, and it really was a tender, beautiful um, experience in the Holy Spirit. And I just, I don't know. After the service, we're walking back to the dining room for a bite to eat, and I hold my wife's hand, and she says, "Are you okay?" And I don't know, fellas. I feel like spiritually, emotionally, my heart, I'm I'm where I'm supposed to be. And that's not saying here in Atlanta. That's not saying at the training school. It's not saying any of that stuff. What my heart is saying is that, and I still haven't put it into words. I still haven't really given a whole lot of thought as to what my heart is saying, but at this moment with you guys, I think I'm just God is giving me a chance to just unload,
Mm.
and it came in the form of tears today. And it came in the form of just worshiping without not fear, but worshiping without, concern about am I playing the right notes? Am I singing the right things? Am I going to mess up the words? Am I and it was just a chance to unload. And so I thank God for that. And I know this is not typically where our conversations go, but this is where I have been today. And this week has just been, yeah, JT, that's it. Expectations. I there weren't any expectations on me. And I was able to just bear it all before him and say,
That's
God,
awesome.
it's you. And you're the reason I sing. You're the reason that I weep. You're the reason that I can openly express, who I am and who I want to be in Christ. And so I was just blessed beyond measure. And so I appreciate you listening to me. But
Yeah, man.
then this afternoon, I got to take people back to the airport as they head back to all their places. One one of the officers, she was flying back before the rest of her group because it was her responsibility to fly back to California, take an Uber back to wherever, back to the training school to pick up the van to then come back and pick up the rest of their delegates. And I was just like, God bless you. How did you get
God
that
bless
job?
you. God
Yes.
bless you. God bless you. Wow.
So, but this event where all the training school staff gets together happens every 4 years. Actually, the next one's going to happen in 3 in order to get them back on schedule, and it's going to be in New York. So, if we're still here, God willing, if we're still here, if that's His will and His way for us, then we'll be doing this same thing up in New York and seeing their college and experiencing their culture at the EBC up. It's not in New York City. It's just north of it. It's in a little town, but yeah, it's kind of cool. So there you go. That's what I've been this week. A little bit of a nutshell, but good times.
That's good.
So thank you, thank you. Oh,
That's awesome.
so this this week is going to be great. We're taking a little bit of vacation. Looking forward to that. We had to go somewhere where we can take the dog because nobody is here to watch Lola, and so we're gonna get away. We're not gonna share where that is just yet. We'll share afterwards, kind of like Alex. We'll share pictures afterwards. But
Yeah.
grateful for the chance to get out, get away, be just us. Um, as Justin JT said, no expectations. And get a little bit of R&R, hopefully. So there you go.
Yeah.
So Alex, you got the question for the week, homie.
I
Uh-oh.
I
what
do
is
in
on
fact.
your mind? What is the burning question we all need to try our best to answer for you?
So it's gonna be a pretty short one, guys. I'm sorry,
Nope.
but
No
Don't be sorry.
complaints?
Nope.
we're yeah. So I've only really had one thing on my mind for the past month. Really, probably about the last. It's about a month, about 4 weeks. And that is unfortunately, my friends, physical pain.
Physical pain.
Physical pain. So most of us know, or the three of us at least know, that Patrick pretty much spent most of his childhood in an emergency room.
In the emergency room. Yes, I did.
In the emergency room.
Yes, I did.
And the older and older I get, the more and more often I end up in the emergency room. So,
Yeah.
my question for you guys this week is in regards to physical pain. What physical pain, first of all, was the worst? And second of all, landed you in the emergency room?
Ah.
Because I never hear about Greg. Greg never complains about this stuff.
All right, low hanging fruit. I'll go first.
Woo!
The most excruciating pain I ever experienced. You both were present for. It was in our town of Shelby, Ohio. The house next to the Tubi, and you guys had bunk beds. And for some reason, we were playing in y'all's room, and I was up on the top bunk, and you guys were on the bottom, and I was just trying to reach you while hanging on to the top of the top bunk, trying to reach underneath me to get a hold of you guys because I don't know, we were goofing around, we were playing. I can't remember the cause,
That sounds like what would happen.
but I do remember, and I was laying on. Can't remember what side it was. Yep. So I was laying on on my chest, reaching with my left arm because I'm better with my left arm. And I'm reaching for you guys, and I slip and fall off the bed. Now I'm laying lengthwise, and when I slip and fall off the bed, I turn completely over in the air. So the my palm is my front. I'm doing this number, and I flip over, and I land on my right side. Well, when I landed on my right side, my left leg, my legs were kind of split when I fell. My left leg came down and connected. My heel kind of turned and landed on my other foot, my right foot, and shattered 6 bones in my foot when I landed. Um and
Golly.
I
I
don't
do
remember
not
this.
I do not remember if I blacked out or whatnot, but I know that my scream was enough to get mom and dad both up the steps. And they get me up to the steps, and this is old hat. We got to take him to the emergency room. Don't call the ambulance because that thing costs way too much. And dad was a police officer at the time, and so he could get us there quickly. So got in the back of the car. They had to lift me up, pull me across the seat, buckle me up while my feet were on the side, and got me to the emergency room. I don't remember if there was an X-ray or not, but they put me in a walking cast, which is one of those where they they cast the bottom of the foot up the back of the calf, and then they wrap it in some kind of gauze because they couldn't put a real cast on because of the swelling. So I had to sleep with an elevated foot that night. Actually, I think it was 2 days because they had to make sure that the swelling went all the way down before they put me in a full cast. And then, not long after that, did we move? I
So
can't
that
remember.
was that still in Shelby?
Yes.
We did move. We moved right after that to Loudonville, Ohio, because I was still in a cast, and I remember going over to my buddy Johnny's and staying the night with him. And yeah, that was something. Also, Philip joined the chat. Hey,
I
bud,
just
good to
saw
see
that.
you.
Hey.
So yeah, that was my most excruciating pain that sent me to the emergency room, and I had no control over it whatsoever. I think so. We moved from Loudonville to, excuse me, Shelby to Loudonville, my 3rd grade year. So I was 8.
Gosh,
Yeah, yeah, 7 because I didn't turn 8 until the end of my 3rd grade year.
amazing.
Yay! All right, go.
I don't remember. Like, I'm trying to think. I don't really have like a. I went to. I went to the hospital.
What?
Not for. Well, no. That's not true. I did spend 3 days in the hospital once, but it wasn't really so much like. Well, they thought I was gonna die, but it wasn't like
What?
I wasn't. Well, they wanted to make sure I didn't die. Let's rephrase that. We'll make sure that's all. Make sure I didn't die. You guys ever heard of Rhabdo? Not
Rab
rabies. Not rabies, Rhabdo.
No.
Rhabdo. Nope, that's a
Yes.
new one.
Yep,
Google.
Google. Google
Hey
is your friend.
Google.
So basically I tried, I was still stationed with the band at the time, and I thought I was in good enough shape and I wanted to go, and I was in a lot better shape than I am now. And I was also younger and probably dumber. Definitely dumber. I thought it would be a great idea. I wanted to become a martial arts instructor in the Marine Corps. And so
Ooh.
I passed all the prerequisites and volunteered and everything else. Like I could run a first class PFT and a first class CFT, and I could do all these things. And I'm like, I'm gonna go and do this course. And the command signed off on it and let me go and attempt this martial arts instructor's course. And I remember it vividly. It was the Thursday PT. Um, Now, mind you, we were getting beat up. It was a mental, like physically, we were getting beat up every day.
Hmm.
And like I'm talking about my classmates and I, when we went from one portion of the class to like we went from the classroom to the field where we did some of our training, we had to carry a 600-pound log, plus all of our gear. Yeah, it was rough. So Thursday, I remember we were doing Muay Thai PT, and I blacked out, and the doc apparently ran up and checked me. I had a core temperature of 105.
Whoa.
I got rushed. They threw me in the back of a truck. Um, Started packing me with ice, ran me to medical, put me in an ice bath. I had two IVs, one in each arm. Well, that part I remember. I ended up only getting one IV because the other IV they actually blew out my vein, which was really entertaining. Because then I was bleeding everywhere. Um, so they put IVs in me and stuck me in the ice bath to bring my core temp down. And after they got me stable and put fluid in me, they put me in an ambulance and they took me over to Balboa, or not Balboa. They took me over to Beaufort Naval
Period.
Hospital, the naval hospital there in the town of Beaufort. And I ended up spending 3 days, 3 or 4 days. I don't remember the exact amount of time, but I spent a couple days in the hospital, um, where the doctors had to monitor. I was required to basically track. They were tracking how much fluid I was in. They call it they call it eyes and O's, intake and outtake. So you can imagine what the outtake looks like. They have to make sure, like, how much is it, what color is it, how much are you drinking, like water wise, like. So I had to do that for a couple days, and they basically said I had rhabdo, which essentially is your body as your muscles break down. Um, your liver and everything else naturally filters out the proteins that come off of your muscles when your muscles break down from. It's normal with working out. When you work out, you build lactic acid, and you also they call it a K count, I think is what it is. Well, I can't remember what a normal K count is. Um, but essentially mine was like 5 times higher than what it should have been.
Wow.
And what they say is when your body is exposed to that, what happens is your body, your white blood cells that fight off infections
Uh-huh.
will start attacking your muscles. And the most important muscle in your body is
Your
your heart.
brain.
No,
Oh.
your heart. Yes. Good job. The brain. No. No, it starts important muscle in your body. It's your brain, boys and girls.
I'm in medical.
You got to exercise your brain. That's true, but no, it starts attacking your heart, and cardiac arrest is the most common uh most common form of death. So
Hmm.
they have to watch you for a couple days, to make sure that you don't go into cardiac arrest and that your K count drops back down to I drew my blood every couple hours and constantly checked me. So that was fun. Never again. I have not tried it since, and I probably never will. But the full name of the uh, it's called rhabdomyolysis,
Hmm.
is its full name, and
Check it out.
Yeah.
serious medical condition that can be fatal or result in permanent disability.
Yikes.
So I healed over a couple days, and then I basically, um, I was fine, and then I ended up I didn't think anything of it again until many years later when I decided to apply to be aircrew for the Marine Corps, and the doctors were looking through my medical record and they're like, "You had rhabdo?" Like, yeah, is that a problem? They're like, well, you need a waiver to be able to fly. Yeah, that was fun. I had to go through internal medicine in the Navy out in San Diego and explain
Jeez.
explain to a doctor exactly the story that I told you so that I could I could start flying. So, good times.
Yikes. Ah.
So, I turned a short question into a long story.
What? Not you, Greg.
No, no, not
No.
me. No.
No.
No. What? Why
No.
would you do that?
I
Okay, I'm
don't
leaving.
know.
Bye.
Oh.
No. He's still there.
Hi, hi, Gary.
You know it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Hello, Alex. What about you? What's your good one? I think I know this story. I don't know if you're gonna tell it or not.
I'm not gonna tell the full one because that's not family friendly.
Okay.
Oh.
But you guys heard this story a couple weeks ago, or at least I think last week, maybe. I don't know. But honestly, I didn't get an opportunity to talk about it while we were streaming, so I figured I'd ask this question to kind of be able to throw this out there.
Throw
So, have you boys ever had a kidney stone before?
No.
No.
I do not wish this upon anyone. I promise you. Medical on the boat actually has a counter now of how many times that I've come in because we're keeping track of how many stones there are. As of right now, the record for the boat and for me is 4 stones in 4 days. Now, mind you, it's as spaced out in those 4 days as possible, right? I had, one morning and then one the next morning. And then I didn't have one until the following day's evening. And then I had one the next morning. So technically 4. But one of those stones. See you, Phil. Love
Love
you.
you too, buddy.
Love you too, buddy. Be safe. Have a good night.
So.
Gout through your kidney stones.
Ooh.
Yikes.
That's
Kidney-like stones.
Yeah.
Bless you, buddy.
I don't envy
That's
you.
rough.
I don't wish this on anybody. But one of the things that we always stress at the end of every single episode is drink water, change your socks, and take Motrin.
Amen.
Yup.
Always.
So I forgot one of those steps.
Oh.
Changing your socks?
I didn't take my Motrin. So I don't know if you guys know this, but kidney stone pain is actually one of those things like in that area that is hugely targeted by Motrin, ibuprofen, this thing that they call Toradol, which is it's still not a narcotic, but it's just like an elevated form of Motrin. It's kind of neat. It's in the same family, still works the same way. It's just like extra strength. And they only give it to you in injection. So it'll either be like an injection in your shoulder, in your butt, or through an IV line. So I went in because I started feeling that pain again, and then it just rocked me. Like it literally woke me up from a dead sleep.
Oh.
So I stepped out, I got into my uniform, and I walked into medical at like 3 in the morning. Because like half an hour previous to that, one of the things that they had given me for what they call breakthrough pain was oxycodone. So I was only supposed to take one, so I took one and nothing. Didn't even touch it. I was literally sitting in medical on one of the tables, vomiting through all of the pain, through this oxycodone. So they're like, dude, what in the world? So they get everybody down there. They wake up the ship surgeon. Ship surgeon comes down there. They wake up, the family medicine doctor. She comes down there. Both of them are down there. I'm getting x-rays. They're drawing blood, taking urine samples, all sorts of stuff. Going through everything that they can think of. The only thing that they can all come up with all at the same time, with all of the different symptoms, is it has to be a thing called torsion. from reading about it and listening about it and talking to people who have had it happen to them before, I hope no one ever has to deal with that, because torsion sounds like a million times worse than everything else.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no.
It's gross.
So they pull out the ultrasound. They're ultrasounding everything, literally everything that is attached to my urinary system, anything at all, and find out that my kidneys aren't blocked, but the kidney stone is about 4.5 millimeters, and it's stuck in my urethra. Well, a little further up, but yeah. So looking at two female docs at like 3:30 in the morning now, and they're like, "Okay, how are you doing pain wise?" It's like, "Well, I literally can't move right now," and they were literally taking this ultrasound machine and jabbing it into my kidneys, because they were under the assumption that I had gotten something for pain management. Yeah, when I threw up on both of them, they said, "No, no, we need to figure this out again." And turns out I didn't have anything. So literally, they went and they gave me a shot of Toradol into my IV, and I just sat there, happy as can be, because the pain's gone, absolutely gone.
Wow.
But no joke, like, it got worse as I got closer and closer to medical, and then it just got to a point where I just stopped caring about everything. It was just that bad. So kidney stones, they are no joke.
That's rough.
Take your Motrin.
Yep. Don't play, man.
Nope.
Don't play.
Yeah.
Well, bro, thanks for sharing. Good question.
Yeah.
That is a good question.
Good question. Now everybody knows our medical history, or at least a bit of it.
A bit of it.
Don't start searching for us.
They don't know everything.
Social is
No.
8675309.
9.
Stupid.
You got me. You got me that time.
There was once a king who was just 12 inches tall. He was a terrible king, but made a great ruler.
Nah.
Did you just get it, bud?
There was a delay there.
That's
Oh,
classic.
man.
Oh, thanks, man.
Why is it a bad idea to iron your 4-leaf clovers?
It's not good to press your luck.
Never press your luck.
Yeah.
I was engaged to a girl with a wooden leg. I got
Oh.
angry and broke it off.
Nah.
Oh, do they allow loud laughing in Hawaii, or just a aloha?
Aloha.
Aloha.
Yeah, that's not family friendly.
When I was a kid, my mother told me I could be anyone I wanted to be.
Yeah, I chose
Turns
to be
out
Batman.
identity theft is a crime.
I asked my dog, what is 2 minus 2? He said nothing.
Job interviewer, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Me? I'd say my biggest weakness is listening. Yeah.
A guy goes into the doctor because he can see into the future. The doctor asked him, "How long have you suffered from that condition?" And the guy tells him, "Since next Monday."
Why is Billy Joel's laundry still wet?
Oh no. Piano Man?
What?
That's Elton John.
That's Elton John, dude.
Mm.
Because he didn't start the dryer.
Come
So-
on.
Oh, last time I checked, Billy Joel sang Piano Man.
Smart home. Google it.
Go ahead.
Maybe I'm thinking Rocket Man.
Yeah,
Google.
Rocket Man. Yeah, Billy Joel sang Piano Man.
Play us a song, Mr. Piano Man.
Sing us a song tonight. That's Piano Man by Billy Joel.
I'll take it. Fine, I'll take the L on that, but
And
I'll take the
you.
W. All right, what happens when someone slaps you 1,000,000 times in 1 second?
Oh, I don't.
It megahertz.
Yeah.
What do you call a shoe made out of banana?
A slipper.
A slipper.
JT, what do you call the wife of a hippie? Mississippi. I like it. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, boys, fire away. One more. One more. One more. One more. One more. One more. You got this. Come on. One more. My wife gave me an ultimatum. It was either her or my addiction to sweets.
I accidentally dropped my pillow on the floor.
The decision was a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I accidentally dropped my pillow on the floor. I think it has a concussion. Oh, man.
Do you want a box for your leftovers?
Sure.
Yeah.
No, but I'll wrestle you for them.
And why do nurses carry red pens?
Mm.
I don't know. In case they have to draw blood. Boom.
Yeah.
Ting.
Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up our latest episode of Brothers in Arms podcast. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. This is episode 102. Not quite Greg's core temperature, but we're getting there. Exit episode 102. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It is the 10th of July. Again, you can check us out. We go live on twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms podcast. And you can find that out if you follow our Twitter at your BIA podcast. Now, if you get on Twitch, you can actually hit the follow button and it will send you a notification when we go live. Grandma used to hang out with us when that happens. I'm not sure if we've passed her bedtime, but that's okay. We still love
Good
you,
night,
Grandma.
JT.
Hopefully we see you soon. Night, buddy. Thanks for joining us tonight. You're awesome. And you can always join us anywhere your podcasts are delivered. And you can also check us out on YouTube. Brothers in Arms podcast. That's all one word. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks again. You're the best. Have a wonderful, fantastic week. And, gentlemen, any parting words before we hit the button?
As always, I'll never say it enough. Drink water. Take your Motrin. Well, and change your socks.
Yeah. Alex?
My dice tower is almost in screen.
Your what tower? Oh, your dice tower. He's over there building. That's okay. I've been fidgeting
Never
with the
mind,
fidget cube this
it
whole
fell
time. I
over.
hope you haven't been able to hear it. Has it been clicky clacking?
No,
Just
I haven't
now.
heard a thing.
Fantastic.
Makes
Good.
you feeling better. I keep playing with a little tiny tripod.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't diagnosed us yet already, we all have ADHD.
Yes, we do.
We do.
I have to have something in my hand while I'm talking.
and
I'll
that's
lose. I can't focus.
That's who we are. That's who we are. And folks, that's just it. Be who you are and love those around you. Because if they're around you, that means they love you as
Amen.
who you are. All right. Y'all be good, be safe, take it easy, and we'll catch you on the next one. Episode 103. 3.
Number of times you got Greg this evening.
Episode.
Love y'all.
I love you too, brother.
Love ya.
you guys.
Bye.
We'll see you soon.
Bye. Bye now.
Huh.
I'll see you guys later.
I don't know.
See ya.
Y'all have a good one.
I like.
Do 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 do.
There's one more
Catch
for
it.
the win. Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I am German. Instead of being the Ruskies. Yeah. Or French.
All right, before we insult anybody
I
else.
don't know why that's so
Bye.
entertaining. Good night, all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.